Today we will discuss about n-queens problem. N-queens problem is to place n queens in such a manner on n by n chessboard that no queens attack each other. So, no queens is on the same row, same column or diagonal. For this, we will consider the 4 queens problem. Now consider we have given a 4 by 4 chessboard and number the rows and columns of a chessboard from 1 to 4. Now this is a 4 by 4 chessboard and we number these rows and columns of a chessboard from 1 to 4. Like here, this is first row, second row, third row and fourth row. This is first column, second column, third column and fourth column. Now, in this 4 by 4 chessboard, we have to place the 4 queens in this 4 by 4 chessboard in such a way that no 2 queens attack each other. Now, in this condition, each queen must be placed on a different row and on a different column. Now let's see that how we will put these 4 queens into this 4 by 4 chessboard. Now just consider that the first queen we put it in first row. The first queen we put it in first row, second queen in second row, third queen in third row and fourth queen in fourth row. Now we put first queen on the first row and its position it can be this first row, first column. So we put first queen here on this position. Now next we have to put second queen so that these queens do not attack each other. So we find that if we place second queen in this first column, then this queen it will directly attack on this queen. So we can't place second queen on this column. So we can place, so here we place our second queen, but if we place second queen here, then this queen it directly attacks on this queen which is present on the second row, second column. And therefore, if we find that if we place this second queen in the first column or in second column, then the dead end is encountered. And therefore, the first acceptable position for second queen is third column. Now the second queen is placed in the third column. If we put second queen in the third column, this queen it can't directly directly can't attack on this queen. So therefore this position is safe for the second queen. But to put third queen safely, there is no position left. For example, if the third queen we have to put in the third row, so third queen we can't put it in the first column because it will directly attack it. If we write here the third queen, then this queen directly attack on this queen. We can't write it in this column because already this column is given to the second queen, and we can't write here the third queen because this queen directly attack to this queen. It means to put third queen safely, no position is left. Therefore, we backtrack it one step and place the second queen in this next column, that is second row, fourth column. Now if we place now our second queen on the second row, fourth column, then we can place our third queen in the third row, second column here. But later this position also leads to the dead end and no place is found where the fourth queen can be placed safely. Therefore, we have to backtrack till first queen. Now, place this first queen in the first row, second column. We have to place this first queen in the first row, second column. Now, we have to place second queen in the safe position. It means it is not present in the same row, in the same column, and not in the diagonal also. Now for that purpose, we will put, according to this, we can't put second queen in this position. We can't place it here also because this queen directly attacks here. This queen also directly attacks here because it is its diagonal position and this is its column position. So we can't directly write here the second queen. So only one place is remaining here, so we can put our second queen here. Okay, so now second queen is placed at the second row, fourth position. Now we have to place third queen at safe position. Now if it is safe position, now this queen, first queen, is placed in second column, so we can't write it here. Next, this first queen, it will attack on this position also because it's diagonal position, so we can't write it here also. Then this second queen's diagonal position is here, so we can't write it here. So there is only one position is left for the third queen, so we write it here. Now in this way, there is fourth queen we have to place. When we place fourth queen, we can't write it in the first row, first column, because this third queen is placed. Now at the fourth column, we can't also allocate for the fourth queen because this queen, second queen, is already placed here, and therefore the fourth queen is placed in this column. Now here we get the solution that first queen is placed in the second row, second column. So second column, second queen is placed at the fourth column, so that's why 4. Third queen is placed at first row, that's why first column, and fourth queen is placed at third column. So here it is 3. So this will be our solution. Now this is one of the possible solution for the 4 queens problem. Now for this, we will see the implicit tree for the 4 queens problem for this solution as it is given here. Consider that initially this 4x4 chessboard is empty, and now we have to place the first queen in this 4x4 chessboard as it is previously we have seen. Now we consider that we will put our first queen in the first row, first column. Now if we put it in the first row, first column, we can't write second queen in this first column. Also we can't write it in the second column here also. That's why next Now we can put this second queen on the third column. So therefore, now if we put our second queen in this third column, now we can't put our third queen in this second column, and we can't put it in the fourth column also. So therefore, we will backtrack and we will put our second queen in the fourth column. Now we put our second queen in the second row, say fourth column. Now we have to place the third queen. Now when we have to place third queen, we have to put it in the third row. So in third row, because of this second queen, we can't put it in the third column, but we can put it in the second column. So therefore, we put third queen in the second column. Here we have placed third queen, but now for fourth queen, there is no safe position because in the first column there is one queen is written, so that's why we can't put it here. Second is also filled by this third queen. The third queen can attack here in the fourth row, so that's why we can't write here the fourth queen. And here in the fourth column, the second queen is placed. So there is no safe position for the fourth queen, and that's why we backtrack. Already we completed this second queen is placed at fourth position, so therefore we again backtrack in the first row where we have to backtrack here. Now we have to move this first queen in the second column. So we will see that. Now the first queen is placed at first row, second column. Now by using this, we can't put, now we have to put second queen. Now when we have to put second queen, this first queen directly attacks here, so we can't write it in the first column. In second column, this first queen is already present, and in the third column, this first queen can directly attack, so we can't write here second queen. Only one position is left for the second queen, and that is fourth column. So we put second queen in the fourth column. Now the second queen is placed in the second row, fourth column. Now we have to place the third queen. Now when we have to place third queen, we can put it in the first column. In second column, we can't write because it is already first queen is there. In the third column, this queen directly attacks, so therefore we can't write it here. And in the fourth column, this second queen is already there. So there is only one position left, that is first column. To place fourth queen in the fourth row, the first column, we can't write it here, we can't write it here, the fourth queen. In the second column, this first queen is present. The fourth column, the fourth queen is present, and here no queens can attack here, so that's why we can write here the fourth queen. Now here we place our fourth queen in the third column. Now in this way we have created this implicit tree for 4 quints problem. For a solution 2413 is as follows. Now we can use a backtracking method to generate the necessary node and stop if the next node violates the rule. That is, if 2 quints are attacking. Now this is a possible tree organization for the case n is equal to 4. A tree like this is called as a permutation tree. The edges are labeled by possible values of xi. It means now this first edge from the root node to its child, it shows the value for x1. So here the value for x1 is 1. This is also for x1 is equal to 2, x1 is equal to 3, and this is for x1 is equal to 4. Now this edges, it shows the values for x1. Now here it shows the values for x2. Then it shows the values for x3 and it shows the values for x4. Now edges from level 1 or level 1 to level 2 nodes specify the nodes for x1. Now therefore the leftmost subtree contains all the solutions with x1 is equal to 1 and its leftmost subtree contains all the solutions with x1 is equal to 1 and x2 is equal to 2 in this way and so on. Now edges from level I to level I plus 1 are labeled with the values of xi. Now these are the values for x1, these are the values for x2. Now already here we have 4 quints and 1 quint is written, that is first row is written here. So 3 rows are remaining, that is second row, third row. So it is x2 is equal to 3 and this is for x2 is equal to 4. Now first row, second row, when we have completed these 2 rows, only 2 rows are remaining, that is either 3 or either 4. So therefore here we can write that x3 is equal to 3 and x3 is equal to 4. Now take only one path, that is x1 is equal to 1, x2 is equal to 2, x3 is equal to 3, only one is remaining, that is x4 is equal to 4. So that's why this edge it shows x4 is equal to 4. Now in this way x1 is equal to 1, x2 is equal to 2, it means first and second row is there. Then third and fourth was remaining, so third row was completed. Now x3 is equal to 4 and here x4 is equal to 3. Now in this way, now x1 is equal to 1, x2 is equal to 3, 1 and 3 is completed, only 2 and 4 is remaining. So I write here that x3 is equal to 2 and here the second path is for x3 is equal to 4. If it is x3 is equal to 2, then this edge is for x4 is equal to 4 and this edge is for x4 is equal to 2. Now x2 is equal to 4. Now here first row, fourth row, 2 rows are remaining, that is second and third. So these 2 paths are for second, that is x3 is equal to 2 and x3 is equal to 3. Then if it is x3 is equal to 2, then in this only one is remaining, so that is x3 is equal to x4 is equal to 3 and x3 is equal to 3 here. Now here it will be x4 is equal to 2. So instead of writing x4 is equal to, so all these ages are for x4, so I write it here only 2. Now in this way we complete all these nodes, all these ages value first. So therefore here now x1 is equal to 2. Now it is second row. Now the next row, there are 3 rows are remaining. So that is first, third and fourth. If we cover second and first, then 2 are remaining, that is third and fourth. Now here if we have taken third, then the fourth row is remaining, therefore we have taken here fourth row. If fourth row is taken, then third row is remaining, so that's why we write here 3. Now third row is present here. Now second and third is covered here, only first and fourth is remaining, so I write here first and fourth. If we write 1 here, first row here, then fourth is remaining, so fourth is right here. If it is fourth, then we write here 1. Now in this way we complete all these ages values. Here we have written the values for all ages. Now we have to write the values for the nodes. Now when we have to write the values for the nodes, these nodes are numbered as in DFS. DFS is depth first search. In that we have to write its nodes values. Now first, whatever the root is present here, that root's value is 1. Then we shift to the leftmost one, that is 2. Then 2 has 3 childs, but we will take only 1, therefore it is 3. Then 3 has again 2 childs, but we take only 1, that is 4. Then it has only 1 child, that is 5. Then we return up till the node which has the second child, which is remaining to count. So that's why here it is 6, it has only 1 child, that is 7. Then the 2 childs are completed, so therefore from 7 we goes to the node 2. It has the next child, that is this one, so we write its number as 8. 8 has 2 child, so we take only the leftmost child, so that is 9. 9 has only 1 child, we write its number as 10. Then we return where the 8 has the second child, so that's why it is 11 and it is 12. Now 2 has the next child, so 12. After 12 we write here the next number, that is 13, then 14, then 15. Again we return here 16 and 17. After 17 we move to return to the first node second child, that is this one. So here we write the number 18, and in the same way as we have done here, according to this we have to write its numbers for the nodes. In this way we have written the values for each node. Now this is a solution space that is defined by all paths from the root node to the leaf node. Now there are total 4 quints are present. Now this is the tree organization of the 4 quints solution space. Now there are 4 quints, so therefore there are 4 factorial. It means total 24 leaf nodes, and therefore this is called as permutation tree. Now let's find the solutions for the 4 quints problem by using this tree organization of the 4 quints solution space. Now just consider here that our first quint is present in the first column. The second quint we can't place in the second column, so that's why from here we will backtrack. Then we will backtrack to here, that first quint is placed in the first row. Now the second quint is placed in the third column, then it is the safe position. Then the next quint, third quint, is placed in the second column. Then we have to backtrack because this quint can directly attack here, so that's why we backtrack from here. Now this second quint is placed in the third column, then we can't write the third queen in the fourth column. So that's why we backtrack here. Now we backtrack till to the here that we write the second queen in the fourth column. We write the second queen in the fourth column. Then the third queen is placed in the second column. Okay, there also it is a safe position. Then the next queen, that is the fourth queen, is placed in the third column. So this queen, it can directly attacks here. So that's why we will backtrack here. Now we will backtrack here up to this number. Now the first queen is placed in the first row or first column. Second queen is placed in the fourth column. Now the third queen is placed in the third column. Then we have to backtrack from here because this queen can directly attack here. Now in this way we have to find out the next queen where next solutions. Here we didn't find any solution for the 4 queens problem. So now if the first queen is placed in the second column, then our second queen is placed in the first column. Then we have to backtrack from here. Then first queen is placed in the second column. The second queen is placed in the third column. Then this queen directly attacks here. So we have to backtrack from here. Next, now second queen is placed in the fourth column. Then it is the safe position for the second queen. Now the next queen, third queen, is placed in the first column. Then this is also the safe position. Now if the next queen, that is the fourth queen, is placed in the third column, then this will be the solution space, or this is one of the solution for the 4 queens problem. Next we will see it. We have seen it previously that how we find its solution, that our first queen is present in the second column, second queen is placed in the fourth column, and third queen is placed in the first column, and fourth queen is placed in the third column. In this way, so we have seen this solution previously here. Now this is one of the solution that we got, but we have to find what are the other solutions which are possible for the 4 queens problem. Now for that we will check next solutions. Now the first queen is present in second column, second queen is present in fourth column. This is the safe position, but we can't put the third queen in the third column because this queen can directly attack here. So that's why here we have to backtrack. Now in the same way, there is the third column. The first queen is placed in the third column. The second queen is placed in the first column. Then it is safe position, but we can't write the third queen in the second column because this queen can directly attack here. So we have to backtrack. Then the first queen is present in third column, second queen is present in first column, the third queen is present in fourth column, and fourth queen is present in second column. Then there will be no problem. This can be our another solution. Now first queen is present in third column. If the second queen present in written in second column, then we have to backtrack. Now if the first queen is present in third column, then we can't write our second queen in the fourth column. So that's why we have to backtrack. Now in this way, if the first queen is present in fourth column, then second queen is present in first column. Okay, it is also safe position, but we can't write our third queen in the second column. So that's why we have to backtrack. then we have to backtrack. Here first queen is present in fourth column, second queen is present in the first column, the third queen is present in the third column. No problem, it is a safe position, but we can't put our fourth queen in the second column, so that's why here we have to backtrack. Next we have to backtrack. Now the second child, next child, that is first queen is present in the fourth column, second queen present in the second column, then the next third queen is present in the first column. Here we have to backtrack. Second queen is present in the second column, third queen we can't put it in the third column because it will directly attack. Next, the first queen is present in fourth column, the second queen is present in the third column, then we can't write it here, so that's why we have to backtrack. Now in this way we have completed our whole solution. Now by using this we have to write this is the tree generated during the backtracking. Now in this tree we got the two solutions. Now the first solution we got here as a 31st, where we have not written the backtracking, and the second solution is 39. So for the 4 queens problem we have two solutions, that is 2, 4, 1, 3. This is one solution, and the second solution is 3, 1, 4, 2. This is second solution. Now these are the two solutions for the 4 queens problem, and whatever the nodes number is given here, it is from the previous tree. It is given here. Whatever the nodes and the edges numbers are there, that is given here from the previous tree.